Baby, you know about the autumn, when the leaves are falling down, yeah. Oh, and all the pretty flowers slowly wither to the ground. All the birds that stayed the summer spread their wings and fly away. And the sun that used to shine so bright goes to hide behind the gray. Well, you also heard about springtime, life returns in such galore. And because it wasn't always there, you enjoy it all the more. I've been away for so long, but like the winds of the summer weather, I am back and I'm even better. Well, nothing can break up this bond. We're in a process inside time. Well, you know it is quite common, complications come around. Can't escape that we're all human. We all have our
Merry Honk Day, everybody. Also, hello. Good evening. Welcome to the stream. So as I mentioned at the end of last night, this week was going to be dicey, but it wasn't terribly dicey today. So we're able to get in for a few hours tonight. We're going to get in, get down, and get funky in no particular order. Right. So, I can't remember. I have the memory of a fish. I don't remember what our objective was last time. I'm pretty sure we did our dailies for today, right? Oh, yeah, trying to gather up dollary dues was one of them. Yep, we did our dailies, so we came back and... oh, yeah. Need to see about getting more drives with Ryan Gosling. America's Bisquick. We are also going to find out what's wrong with our fridge, but I think that's a lost a lost cause by now. So, how we doing? So, something to follow up on a couple streams ago. Maxwell, not the cat, but the chat member, was talking about a game they were surprised I didn't hear about called Escape from Duckov. And I actually picked it up because it was, I still had Steam credit for my birthday, and I think there was a bundle deal to get like 10% off. You know, the game's alright. It's an extraction shooter from a top-down perspective, but compared to something like Zero Sievert, it's not up its own ass. Like, the game's challenging, and some stuff you need, it's not always... like, there's rarity for stuff to find, but it's not actively trying to get in the way of your fun. That, and you're playing as, like, apparently militarized ducks, so... I mean, come on, win-win. Or quack-quack, I guess. I reckon we'll stream it at some point, because, I'm gonna find out why this sign keeps falling down someday. so... Well, I mean, it looks like they're growing. It has a little vegetable spot. What were we growing last time? Yeah, we tried to see if a mushroom grows, and then we have 2 tomatoes to see if they grow in the dirt. You have to look out for the damn cats as well. Growing red and green herb, yeah, and blue just in case we run into any spooters. Also, if you missed it, we were just talking about when you mentioned Escape from Duckov, and yeah, I was saying that that game's actually pretty alright. I've been enjoying it. This one fucking trash pile, though. Like, for real, it's... Like, for an extraction shooter game, it's surprisingly challenging, but not in a unfun kind of way. Like, I'm enjoying it. I've only been playing it in a few bursts here and there, but I've been having a lot of fun with it. Like, slowly turning my, garbage loadout into actually making my duck a mildly threatening PMC member. No, scroll the list. A lot of fun noises on this one. Yep, I hate that. I was kind of worried that Duckov was going to be yet another PvP extraction shooter, and I was going to just pass on it, but I reread the Steam page a few times, and it's a single-player game. Because there's not a whole lot of them that are been super worthwhile, because I mentioned Zero Sievert, which makes a good first impression, but oh my god. They really want to be Discount Stalker. The fuck? Is that a labradoodle smoking a boof? What is that emote? Dog's going for a dart there, eh, bud? That's about what my train of thought was upon seeing it too. Oh boy, I can't wait to see what Hellion is on this one. Yeah, so once again, I think Reddit is a website that's completely full of shit. Because, I did some more reading earlier today about switching from story mode to infinite mode, and people were saying that stuff would disappear or break, and the file would basically be like in a semi-corrupted state, and I'm like, none of those things have happened. Like, if anything, our story file was bugged, because the rocket hog showed up again. For the third time, mind you. Which I'm not a fan of. Which also, speaking of... Yeah, we still have that sumbitch up there in the north. And unfortunately, we only have, what? One Molly and one Pipey. Hi, my name's Pipey. Well, time for bed. If you put a sleeping bag out in the parking lot, will you see Dr. Kell just... Did one of you two fart? Why did I wake up? Now, those are some gleeby-deeby-ass noises if I've ever heard them. Sorry, just making sure about something. La 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 la. Yeah, weird. I've noticed for the past 2 nights, I think, that Twitch is saying the 6,000 bit rate is no longer a problem, where in the other nights it was acting like, oh my god, you need to lower your bit rate, bruh. This website is silly. Okay, back to bed. Honk shoe, honk shoe. Okay, for real. Are one of you farting and that's why I'm waking up? What's going on here? Hmm... That drone, man. Thank you, Doppler effect.
No.
Morning, Dr. Coomer. Next update will introduce voice acting, and the first thing you hear is, "Hello, Dr. Kell!" Look, Dr. Kell, Arrivals. They're extraterrestrial beings that love shrimp. How'd you find out about that? Why, from the Voices of the Void wiki, of course. The free online encyclopedia that anyone can edit. I have no guilt weighing on my conscience, Dr. Bao. Can you say the same? I act surprised why nobody wants me for voice acting. Woof. I don't know, I'd hire you. Hell yeah. One guaranteed contract. Also, hello, chat member. Welcome to the fun zone for following. We've woken up 2 times tonight, and we don't know why. I think one of these 2 is tickling my toes. It's a bit sus, not gonna lie. I think like one more GPU and cooler and our frame is gonna be pushing out those fat eddies. This bloody fridge, man. No eyeball in the night sky. Good. Everything working as it should. Not much of a mood tonight anyway. That rocket hog is going on a journey. I wonder if that's the one that was stuck underneath the spillway down by the checkpoint. If so, it made quite the jaunt to get over there. Don't worry, now that I'm here, you won't have anything cool or scary happen for like a couple hours. Well, funny you say that. We've had some eerie signals over the last couple of streams. Is there a reason why it's so dark over here? I feel like it's not usually this dark over here. Sus. We've had some eerie signals the last few streams, but nothing in terms of really events other than the Rocket Hogs and Bone Dogs having another West Side Story standoff. I'll take phrases only players of this game will understand for 100, Alex. Yeah, because we ended up changing the file from story mode to infinite mode because I think the game was getting a little bit busted because we were playing for... Yeah, because we were stuck in day 49 to 50 because the days loop effectively, but the Rocket Hog of things happened twice after its the first original time. So we switch things over to infinite mode, A, to avoid that, and B, see about if it potentially has other things happening. That we can potentially get our weekly bonus again, because I want those fat stacks for decoration. I've not played the game yet, but I've watched at least 9 hours of this game and somehow haven't seen anything happen. Yeah, it feels like there's been some times where something whack is popping off, but by the time I get downstairs to check the radar or look outside, it's already gone. So maybe some hell beast is wanting to chew on my little toe when I've missed it each time. Or rather, most of the wacky stuff happened within the first 20 days in-game. Like, that door there getting banged on. That was fun. And me getting suplexed by an alien. That was also fun. Well, if you want to see something... Where's that bad boy? Oh, here it is. Yeah, so you can't see it clearly because it's a snapshot of the detector, but this was a coffin with a bunch of chains wrapped around it. And I thought for sure I would have to call up Dante from Devil May Cry, because there was going to be a problem. Yeah, it definitely does feel like, depending on your viewpoint, I've been very lucky or very unfortunate for a lot of the, like, big hauntings I've missed. Because, like, there was one night where there was some kind of blue light that blew past the camera while we were asleep. And then another night where there was a really strange whooshing sound. But then, same thing, it also didn't find the source of it. Oh, we were getting stalked by zombified deer and deer ghosts for a while. That was that was interesting. Oh, yeah. I guess that rocket hog has decided to go the way of Poochie and back to his home planet. There's something gonna happen IRL. Damn, those Colorado deer be hitting different. Very good. Yeah, so I think like the biggest scare I had in the game was not even really an event per se, because I looked up in the sky at one point and I saw that the moon had turned to an eyeball and it was staring back at me. And I had to do a triple take because it didn't clue in for me at first, but then when I saw it I was like, "What?" That's not a normal phenomenon. We're not playing Terraria. And of course, every time it gets really foggy out, I'm expecting something Silent Hill to pop off. Tell you what, though, that would... Yes? Oh, it's probably still there, just it's coming and going out of range. That wouldn't be a half bad Easter egg though. Like if when it's really foggy, there's a low chance that you can hear the Silent Hill Otherworld siren blare. Also, I'm the only person who streams this game who keeps their dang windows tidy. Hashtag filth shamer. Oh, hey, you clean your windows and let... That's where I recognize you from! I was like, that name seems very familiar, but I don't understand why. It's been a long week. I'm not, the quickest on the draw right now. But Captain, it's only Wednesday. It should be light slash safe enough out, I think, yeah? Yeah. I'm still very unhappy about the cats vanishing. Oh my goodness. We've invoked the cardboard box. The ritual has been completed. Okay, be safe. Don't take candy from strangers. Especially not weird-looking apples. You weren't the cause for the cats vanishing. Was it? Okay, good. Otherwise it's the microwave for you, even though that's a terrible idea. Dr. Kell's punishment routine. Do you wrong? That's a paddling. Do you wrong twice? That's a microwaving. On screen! It's probably fine. Probably fine. I was going, but you know what? It doesn't exist. If you don't acknowledge the problem, it will never come to harm you. Ah! You mathin' awful. Brother. There we go, first try, don't check the tapes. I mean, really though, how am I going to get a mannequin into the microwave? Also, I just had something of an unpleasant thought. What would happen if you put a mannequin into the incinerator? I both do and don't want to test that. Let's see if the Yahoo... Yep, Ergum will... Nerp will... They're all currently active, only to get yeeted from existence when I least expect it. Kerf, what are you doing running so close to the water's edge? My dear child. My dearest Melpert. I was gonna say, you're not already done, are you? It'd be funny, you should do it. I don't know if I want to. I've accidentally learned about the quote-unquote boss fight that can happen. Hey, wasn't Kelfer running back? Why are we still finding bone dog parts? Hey! Look at that. Oh, it still disintegrates into... Mildly unfortunate. Hey, how's it going? Your brethren? Oops. Oh, yeah, there's probably Will Sassos we can harvest too, aren't there? So I guess then whatever grows as a tree doesn't fall to bits. But again, like, there's 6 tomatoes on that vine and only 2 drops, okay. Alright, I see you, Dr. Nose. Someone hasn't played Stardew Valley properly. Oh, we still need to buy so many storage boxes for the scrap. It's time to scrap. Scrubbing all the countertops, dusting all the floors. Badunk, badunk. The tomatoes. My theme on the internet is being a tomato guy. Oh. Maybe it's for the best then we don't eat the tomatoes and we just sell them. That could have some implicate... You know what? Never mind. Why did the pop cans move? There was the root beer and the shrimp cans were sitting there, and one of the cans is now over there. Was someone in here when I wasn't looking? I know there was that one event where someone came and, like, ransacked the place. Is that related? Sus. That's what we call a big sussin in the industry. Oh, hello there, first-timer. Prank or physics doing its thing? How about a third possibility? What if it's aliens? Nah. On screen. Oh, that's just Kelfer coming back. Hold on. We still gotta find what these brush parts are about. Wow, I sounded horribly Canadian there for a second. Secret fourth option, Kerfer came back and rearranged him to mess with you. I wouldn't be surprised, the git, even though I got him, like, so many friggin' accessories. Stone. What is this mad lad doing? While watching the bot's cameras, all I can just think of is hearing the pizza tower running sound effect. Hey. Well, hello there.
Meow. Meow.
Meow. Meow, brother. Good work today, squad.
Meow. Meow.
And the sign fell down again. Dog, I think the array is haunted. Wug! That's... I keep forgetting they have to do a legally distinct version of not mug, and make mine mug. If I mention mug enough times, do you think Dr. Knows will sponsor me? Also, I'm worried we're getting a little eepers in the video game. Have a big sip of that coffee. Right. Stay! Or you'll know, well, you'll know what's up in a second. Yeah, that'll be you. Yeah, it's mainly I've cleaned as much as I can. Mushroom! I cleaned up as much as I could in the garage. It's just getting storage containers to put all the scrap since I'm a hoarding nut. Nut! Unlike a certain Bebo. Oh, hell yeah, this is how I'm gonna start my, Twitch beefing career. Doing diss rap songs about one another being too clean and not clean enough. I keep forgetting at some point we still gotta do the, cave spelunking when I have fortitude and willpower in spades. Also, I'm still really, really bothered about that grave disappearing. Never mind, I'm drunk. Oh, I miss. Well, that wood's not filling us up too quickly. I'd hate to get too full of wood. Not on a Wednesday night, at least. Oh no. Q Maxwell going ... I suppose we could go on foot to try and find the cats again. But I know I'm gonna lose track of time, then have to run back in darkness, and then scream every step of the way. Oh, hi, playing the finals, I'm Dino! Also, how can that game be called the finals and still be going? Like, come on. It's like saying Final Fantasy, now we're up to like 17 of them. I'm full. I kind of regret not bringing the backpack. Oh, hi, gonna blow up. I thought your name was playing the finals, I'm sorry. It's kind of like when I was streaming Final Fantasy XIV a few nights a while ago and people were all, I hope this is your final stream of the game. Aha, aha, aha. Then I exploded them with my mind. Flip! Yeah, I couldn't get into that game only because, like, PvP shooters, I am A, trash at, and B, I turn to Assault Elemental from Rage. 1 billion pieces. 500 cigarettes. Power level is at 69. Nice. Nice. Like, competitive games in general, I usually avoid, because, again, I get salty and I'm bad at them. But... well, that's an oxymoron, because the only way you can play Overwatch is with your knuckles white or not at all. I played the first game for like 8 hours total when it first came out, and I'm like, my god. Like, the only competitive thing I play lately is PvP in Final Fantasy XIV, but that's only because I know that game. So, lack of skill, but game knowledge gives me the tiniest fraction of an edge. I had, someone I'm subscribed to on YouTube had a video essay about Hunt Showdown. And that's also a game I was interested in, but it's kind of like with Titanfall 2. I also avoided that game because it's been out for so long, and the people who played it have played it. So as a new player, I'd be having my shit absolutely rocked to oblivion and back. And being able to learn. It would essentially be like a time investment. I could be doing other things, like working on my dab technique. What? Oh my gosh. Chad, they said they loved me. Oh. Skirt. Good luck, Bebo. Don't let your cardboard get wet. Oh yeah. I wonder if I could use the wall build tool to make like a bucket of sorts I could drop trash into. What happened? I heard the haunting noise for like 1 second. That is the worst. I hate it when the paranoia kicks in for like 2 seconds and then it's gone. Dr. Ken is coping. I think the better question is, where did the Wug can go? Like, that shit is gone, son. Oh, one of my cups is over here. I haven't looked into it, just in case if there would be spoilers, but I refuse to believe that events, or the paranoia when it triggers briefly, is not just random bouts of paranoia for the sake of. I am convinced something is happening, but the game is just like... blink and you'll miss it kind of thing. Okay, you know what? Since making bergs is not super duper viable, since we need a lot of ingredients, let's sell some of the patties off. Hopefully it won't spoil in the box. Very good. That update where... if that is the case and the ATV is getting reworked in the upcoming updates... I know I've talked about this 1,000 times already, but I'm still really stoked for the update. Hopefully it comes out as planned at the end of the month. But if not, I mean... I think that was the Rocket Hog I actually fought and won against. I fought the hog, and the hog did not win because I defeated it in Mortal Kombat. Yeah, because there's no way I can complain about the game, like, updates being delayed, because how much content and game time have I gotten out of this for free? Alright, here we are. Yeah. Yep, that was the only reason why I wanted to find the grave again. Okay, going back home now, bye! Also, I noticed the paranoia sound didn't activate when we were standing there again. There was the mild temptation to see if there was anything we could dig up from that grave, but I don't know. I think turning Kel into a ghoul might have repercussions I'm not ready to deal with. Oh yeah! Like when we get to... oh, you don't say. My hammer thirsts for blood. What we're talking about? Oh yeah, like if in the later updates there's more story about who Dr. Kell is, we're gonna find out that homie's messed up. Like a few streams ago, we talked about the potentiality of doing care for Kell, because if he, like, not washing, not having a varied diet, things like that, it can make him unhappy and paranoid. Then even more stuff can start popping off, like sanity effects, a la Eternal Darkness. I hope I'm not going to go to sleep tonight and then, like, a ghost from that grave is going to show up and be all, I hate this color of flowers. Ooh, thunderbolts and lightning. Very, very frightening. Or maybe we'll get to see more sentient mushrooms gliding around and somehow not being detected on the cameras. That's always fun. Did I say fun? I meant... That was still bonkers. Like, how that mushroom went from the northwest and went back to where the dumpsters are, did not show up on the cameras at any point, and then exploded when I tried to eat it. What? Yeah, I was gonna say, we haven't had any rain for a while in-game, so... Yeah, I think switching the file to infinite, since we finished the story, was the right call. Also, my spider senses are starting to tingle. Or I might just have an itchy knee. Eh. Good noises, good noises. Oh, I heard something in that. I don't know if I like it, but... Also, I realize... I need to spit my gum out. I realize we probably missed out, or haven't encountered, some wacky stuff at nighttime. But that's only because I refuse to go out at nighttime. The exception was when we had to rescue Kerfur. Yes, I play Deep Rock Galactic, and we leave no dwarf behind. That's a big boy right there. That's a...
thick boy.
Thank you, Vinny. Yeah, I had, I can't remember who it was, but I had someone be like, oh yeah, you should totally go out and explore and investigate. those things out there at night, they're friend. And I'm like, I was born at night, but I wasn't born last night. Is that Jupiter? Huh. I was gonna say, it kind of surprised we haven't seen any of our planets yet. Our planets, like this is No Man's Sky. Which also, I'm so many updates behind on No Man's Sky. Now they had the what was it, the Breach update drop today. Man. Their friend just want hug his friend.
No.
I was talking about this on Blue Sky, but I've noticed that, not directly saying, let me preface by saying I'm not, like, dunking on anyone for this, but I've noticed when people are called cowards when not actively leaping headfirst into something scary in a game, it's like, it almost seems like our self-preservation as humans gets thrown out the window. Like, I don't think anybody in a real situation would actively go outside when they hear, like, a whoosh of something. I had the words formulated way better on the Blue Sky post. I mean, plunge right into danger, am I right? I'm gonna take this friggin' stream deck away from me, I swear. No, I guess technically we're not completely done, but I don't know how to reach that grime up there. Seriously? We've done this one before? Don't like it. So now I just remembered why I kept these plastic containers around. Since we have this drive rack already full. Nothing like a full rack, am I right? Even I couldn't get through that with a straight face. So I know I talked last stream about it could be cool for story stuff if some of the signals we scan ends up being like messages from headquarters with Dr. Bao, Dr. Ken, the rest of them. I realize, though, since there's not voice acting, that, they probably just use the text readout instead. Like, eventually you're trying to figure out what these people are talking about, then they realize, oh yeah, they're talking about Kel. Yeah, I have a dreadful feeling something's going to happen tonight, and I don't know why. I'll have to stick around to see it. Maybe that's how we can generate more viewers. Me saying that something dreadful will happen, and then people have to stay around. Even if that means they pee their pants.
Meow.
Good night, chaps. What was that? Is there... We've had this before. Is there anything we can actually do? Despite all my rage, Oh. Hold me, cacti. Ah! Morning. The very first nightmare where it showed the mannequins chasing you, we completed that one. I don't know if the other ones are completable in any way. There was one I never saw before where it looked like the base had been burned out or like blasted from some kind of disaster. And in it, Dr. Kill was really, really small. Like he was almost like 2.5 feet tall. What does it mean? Colonel. Also, oh my goodness, is that a June I see? First time I see something, it was all a dream. You're not saying you want something frightening to happen for the sake of hashtag content, do you? Love waking from a hideous nightmare to find your robot butlers watching, mildly concerned. They are not butlers, they're my homies.
Meow. Meow.
Oh yeah, we have gotten this one before. Wum 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 wum. Feels so weird seeing the day counter actually progressing now. I feel like that should be an option they should implement, where if you finish the current story, like, you get an option to toggle the file over to infinite. But, like, leave it optional, though, so that way you don't have to go in to do save file editing. Oh, can't determine location. Oh, no. Oh, Billy. On screen. Alright, carry on. Oh, in case if you missed it, June, we finally completed that side quest of dropping off the flowers at the grave. So there's peace of mind, finally. It only took us, what, how many streams? 12? If I get one more invalid object... Good. Yep, that's either... Well, that's gotta be Woodland Friend, and that's gotta be that last Rocket Hog. Is there a canonical name for those things? Because I feel like someone's gonna get very cross that I keep calling them Rocket Hogs, and I'm not adhering to the lore. Threemer, they're called Pigatith Rocketith. I will be curious if we go back to the grave, and if the flowers are still there. Because if they're gone, I'm going to nuke it. Stone. Oh, it's almost the witching hour, everybody. Are you ready for your intestines to get upset? You know what? Now that we have a mild influx of cash monies... Has the mini fridge always been available? Okay, let's buy one of the big cardboard boxes. We'll check to see how much storage we can play with. I had another spooky Voices of the Void related dream one night. I dreamt it was one of those evenings where there were a bunch of fireflies fluttering around. I was like, oh, that's nice. There's a whole bunch of them tonight. Except there were two of them that were flying together, like with a span of 5 inches apart. And their flight patterns were becoming shorter and shorter, and so they were just hanging in the air. And then they formed into a pair of slitted yellow eyes and then vanished. So that wasn't a very fun one. I'll give you 3 guesses what my Game of the Year TM is. It's either Expedition 33, Escape from Duckov, or one of the 13 7000 backroom games that came out this year. Am I right or am I right? Well, what is it then? I bet it'll be something niche like... Insert punchline here. Oh shit, I think I just accidentally put that order in twice. Fuck! Oh, sadness imprisoning me. All that I see, baby steps? What do you mean it's baby steps? Wasn't that other Bennett Foddy joint? It's the best game of the year and it's not my fault. Well, I mean, you didn't develop it, so I can't imagine how it would be your fault. Unless you became like a top-notch influencer when I wasn't looking and influenced the masses with their gigantic asses. I am an adult. Hell yeah, Peepo, thank you. Yeah, no light flickering, thank you. We won't be having that. Yeah, Bebo was on the friggin' mark with that one. Let's hear it for low latency stream playback. I hate the light flickering. Bruv, you have no idea. I always instantly pause to check and see if paranoia is kicked in. Hmm. Yeah, Mato. Bebo showed up on camera and was doing some big, big twerking. It's a shame you missed it. We probably didn't get it clipped. Guess I'll buy another friggin' wug to put on the... We can put it on the desk. Gosh darn it. Stay. It's gone to meet the choir invisible. Oh right, John Cleese is a fuckhead. Gotta make sure we don't... We need a priest for this fridge. I know it. Oh, right, we were putting all the, Rocket Hog gibs into the suitcase there, because apparently a suitcase does not cause spoilage, question mark? I wonder how much the big Killjoy plush is. Also, what is with this weather? It's a bit smoky out. We're looking for the remainder, gotta get some sleep. Gotta get the Triforce, gotta beat Ganon. Well, thanks for following and stopping by. You have a good sleep. We'll have some lo-fi Voices of the Void ASMR until something happens and I end up shrieking. Boy, that one's taking a while. Need to remember to do a calibration check when the homies get back. Then I'll be back to say I missed it. Yeah, depending on your point of view, we haven't had really a terrible lot of major scares. Like, the ghost ear bum rushing me through the door was one. The skeleton on the chair was another. The bones then disappearing was kind of another. The moon being an eye. Oh yeah, we got ambushed over at the dig site. That was alarming. And then the Curvis bot rolling in and scaring me a second time over. I mean, what? No, I've never been scared. Strongest, most courageous man alive. Neat. Yeah, so I guess 7:15. Because this feels like last stream, the same time where Woodland Friend just all of a sudden disappeared. So is that fool coming from the cave, or is it, like, hanging out somewhere else? I'm absolutely convinced that that thing is hostile. Because you don't evolve to get scythe hands and go around giving people hugs. Okay, love you, bye! Love me that death metal. Oh, I just had the thought gosh darn it. Just got remembered. I need to see if there's a festival upcoming in Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. Because I think the next pair of characters, Kasuga and Joker, were slated for late October. Oh, right, radio tower. Radio. What's wrong with that radio? Turn up the radio. I want the music. Good! Yeah! Hello. It's very nice to see you. Oh, man. The one time I don't check the camera to see if they're waiting outside. Hop! Nailed it. Bro, Roach is trying to come for my crops? What the hell? How? What? What's up? Question? How'd you fall like that? I jumped off the ledge. I biawed and then I hooed. Well, these aren't taking a whole lot of space, so at least we'll be able to sell a lot of them in one go. Or are you talking about not taking fall damage? Or are you talking about if it hurt when I fell from heaven? My god, I'm such a dork. If you are referring to the fall damage, I turned off the player collision, aka the fall damage, just because I have tripped on so many not banana peels in this that the number of times we'd have to reload wouldn't be making for super good television. Yeah, so, yeah, where is that here? Player physics damage, excuse me. Yeah. I turned it off specifically just so we're not reloading constantly from me doing 6 spills on the ATV. Why is it feeling so dark out? It should be brighter than this at this time of day, right? Why does it feel like it's... Bro, what's happening? Okay. What the... Y'all, I don't know what's happening. Oh, hello, friend. Hello, friend. Friend. Oh, we're hurt. We are hurt. There's multiple. Uh. Yo, Mato's gonna be pissed that they missed that. So, can anyone explain to me what just happened here? Don't worry, here to help, thanks. That... Okay. Yep, your boy is a little spooked.
Meow.
Oh, you
Meow.
dropped the report off somewhere. Like, for a second, it looked like the sun... And I... Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It was a random event. Yeah, that I gathered, but I don't feel well after that. Don't feel great. NGL. Ooh. I I do feel legit like semi-nauseous from the from the dread that induced. event is called Black Fog, lasts for 2 in-game hours, nothing you really do about it. Now we know not to stare at the eyes. Like, that was just a miasmic haze, though. Like, it was eyes and teeth, and it decided that walls do not... walls can suck it. Oh yeah, I do have some more beer for, Molly's. That was just, like, crazy, though, where... like, it was dark out, but it was still the daytime, and I thought for a second, is the game bugged? Is it trying to go into nighttime again? No. No. Oh, fuck. Alright. I think I'm good. We'll have a new friend here to, yeah. We're building up the homies. Ugh, no, I haven't gotten out of it. I'm still got goosebumps all over me, my butt. Oh. No, wait. The old's the game bugged? Are we facing horrors beyond mortal understand? Like, what baffles me is that, like, when we got a brief moment, like, there were multiple of them. Like, there were at least 2, and they had, like, that, like, a weird droning noise. But they had no form on the IR camera on Curver. It's like, they... Bruh. I'm not gonna try to make sense of it. Ooh. Yeah, they jumping through solid matter. That was great. Loved that. That's the kind of stuff that gets me going. In the oops. Entity smiley face. Don't you be giving me that little old smiley face there, Mr. Man. You over here like you're the one who used an unknown Twitch oh my god, I just had a terrible thought. What if they did make like some variant of like a Twitch mode in this game? To like have events or whack stuff happen. You know what? That's a terrible idea. I'm not gonna... I don't want to give him ideas. So let me get sick over my character coughing. Yeah, it's, I do feel bad for laughing at that, because it really seemed like you were shook. I'm like, I shouldn't be laughing at this. There we go, finally. Okay, so accidentally buying 2 of the big boxes is not the worst thing ever. I genuinely thought I had a creature behind me. Oh no. But, like, you found out later that it's Kel being sick from either smoking or radiation, right? this also paper? I did, yeah, okay. I was gonna say, if you still hadn't figured out that mystery. Yeah, we found the radioactive capsule a while ago, and I forgot about, well, it being radioactive. So, Kel was under the weather for quite a while, and I felt bad about it. Well, I think if my thinking's correct, Kel coughs went... Oh wow, that's full. Oh my. Okay, well, I suppose we can, yeah, keep using the filing cabinets as intended. Blah, blah. This sign fell down. Again. Gosh darn it. That already looks better. Good job, me. That's how I reward myself after getting horribly frightened. Also, I like how I yelped more when I got scared by Kelfer, rather than having something try to munch on my nips. Nips the Rabbit, my favorite Mario character. Yes, Dr. Ken saying the same stuff again. You'd love to see it, etc. That also reminds me... Do we still want to mess with the brew? I feel like we shouldn't, but at the same time we should. But at the same time we shouldn't. Like, anything that draws in an evil spirit is something we should maybe not screw around with. Maybe we should, for content. Oh no. Toot toot, all aboard the crazy train. Okay, so I know looking for answers is kind of a nerd thing to do, but I am still wondering about, like, it was almost like a pack of wolves, but again, they didn't have any, like, tangible form. It didn't show up on the IR camera. It felt like it came straight from the east, which, if I remember right, that is also... Yeah, that's the direction past Uniform and where the, that ritual shack is. So did they come from there? Because it felt like after the one showed up and then jumped me bones, the second one showed up. Because I think I saw there was like 18 on the radar. Well, my feeling about it being a terrible night was only one evening off. Oh, Voices of the Void, you silly. You make me want to shit my intestines out, but you silly. SD cal all. I just sent... Homie, I got another shift for you. Ah, homie. Maybe that thought has some legs, though, because... like, if they came swooping down like a pack of wolves... Maybe they smelled the cat sign we had. Yes, that's obviously what happened. We're like, oh, they're Domesticus felinus? Domesticus feline ecatus. I drive a Chevrolet movie theate... never mind. That looks like Mars. So chat, who's your favorite Sailor Scout? Mine is Popeye the Sailorman. Oh, I'm just full of them tonight. Tintin, Bear... I wasn't expecting y'all to have answers so quick. How we do? Oh yeah, we need to make more drives again. But we also can take a look at some other decorations we could get. It's more flowers. It is. Hi. Oh, shit. I forgot there's some more posters we need to also see about getting. Also, I have an idea of something we can do with the obelisk. Wait, I have a delivery coming. No. No! Reveal your secrets. I also noticed when the not wolves. Its eyes went red. The camera kept swooping over as if we were gonna get jumped by the, reverse sleep paralysis demon.
Damer och herrar.
Shut up.
Too many mushrooms.
Is this the right... Why is it cheeked up? Why is the Kelver figure cheeked up? You need to stage an intervention for Dr. No. Zzz. Oh, this is not how it works, is it? Darn. Okay. Wise from your grave. What posterity? Oh, posterior arity? Okay.
Mushrooms.
Grant. Oh, god damn it. Not my coffee! The fuck? The hell was that explosion? You know what the problem is? The windows are dirty. Must clean. Must be clean. No, like, for real, what's going on? Where I gotta go make a buck. Okay, have a good work day, June. I'll be over here being mortified and terrified. And other such things. This isn't your doing, is it?
Too many mushrooms.
I'm on to you. So-called Sweden man.
Time for bed.
Why am I being awakened? I was gonna say, if it started turning, like, unnaturally dark again, I'm gonna be pissed. I mean, I guess it's better that than round 4 of the Rocket Hogs. Also, do you reckon the arrivals will bring you stuff, bring like your bedtime shrimp if you're using the sleeping bag downstairs? Also, do they ever register on the radar? Well, obviously no, because if they did, we'd see a couple pings around here. Well, not a couple, there was like... When they go in the battle against the rocket hogs and flame tanks, there was like, what, 9 of them? Like their own bloody small army they had over there. Am I being awakened? Something's afoot, and I don't know what it is. Oh my god. Can someone clip that for you, boy? What? I have never seen that before. Are you doing story or infinite? We finished the story, so now we switched it to infinite. Because I think some stuff with the game file was going weird. I'm... Like, no, seriously, what? 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 Oh, I'm so confused. My stream muted itself. I don't know if you answered. I did. I said that we finished the story and then we changed the file over to infinite. That doesn't really explain why apparently I got hit with a Kamehameha out of left northeast field. Are neither of you perturbed by what just happened? Nope, not a single thought behind those eyes. Well, at least the, doll friends are okay. So, I've never seen that... so, I knew about the fog wolves. I didn't know about them jumping through walls. I've never seen that, though. Like... Did we get hit by something? Or, like, are we hurt? Where's my thermometer? Oh, no. Oh, there it is. No? No, we didn't get hurt. Nothing new on the radar other than woodland friend, that stuck hog, and a deer. It's just a firefly, Ratcha. Calm down. Apparently it was so strong it was able to knock out the radio tower again. Like... There's no trace of it, is what's confusing me. Buh. Yeah, switching to infinite was a mistake. That's now 2 nights back to back where something cursed happened. I thought I just heard like a ping. And not from the radar. Oh? What's O? Oh. What's the Check outside the window? We did. Because, like, we fell over, like, somewhere right here. I'm wondering if you being inside bugged it out. Huh? Don't tell me I was supposed to find a piece of moon rock that's worth like 2 billion credits. It's nothing bad, it's actually one of the really funny events. How is me getting hit with a Goku spirit bomb? Well, that is kind of funny the more I think about it. He's fighting Majin Buu or some shit. He misses and flies through the cosmos, comes straight to Earth, and claps Kel across the face. One of these days, Joel, I'll go on stream and tell people what a shit child you are. Go to sleep, Walter. There's the big Kel. It's just standing there, menacingly. Well, once it's light enough out, we'll go walk around outside for a bit, since now you have me curious. It is a very obvious looking object. Very obvious looking object. Ah, Colonel. I got hit with a fucking spirit bomb at 2 in the morning. I can't believe with how many streams and videos I've seen of this game, I'm still seeing things that no one has ever encountered before on their playthroughs. And like, again, what's going to be really scary is that in the new update, there'll be however many new events. And unless people are nerds and data mine, we won't know what they are until people start encountering it and documenting it. What fun. Oh, I wish it got brighter quicker. I'm actually going to stand up and stretch my legs while I wait. Let's work out with Donna Rancha. Time for some honk squats. Work those glutes. This is a terrible bit. Now again, if a rubber chicken gets added as a miscellaneous item, I'm going to take all the credit for it. All the credit for it. I deadass thought that in Dave the Diver, when there was a rubber chicken weapon you could use, it was a reference to me, but no. That's silly. I'll find a rubber chicken sound for my stream just for you. And then people will know that's close to the northwest camera. Oh, yeah, that's Woodland Friend again. What is that? Oh, there's something blue glowing over there. Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, good. Yeah, that's... That's gore of my comfort road. Comfort roads laced with gore. Marinara is quite the eyesore. West Virginia. Sorry. Okay, so something's under the bridge. And I'm not crazy to find out what. So we will delay that process as much as possible. Ugh. It's a light tube. I have a llama now? Why do I have a llama now? Is that what flew in? Shouldn't be? Well, I typed in the command a long time ago, because people were all like, you should type that in, it'll be really funny. But... yeah, apparently. I was preemptively adjusting my volume because I know what the joke with the llama is. But, I guess... Hmm. Bro is way too thick. Yeah, come on. Looking for a stop sign shaped object. Where's the radio tower? So, where is my radio tower? Did you take the radio tower, Mr. Mannequin? So... Hi.
Yeah.
So, Kerf, you're seeing this, right? You what? You? Fuck off. What do you mean you think it's going to be gone for the time being? Don't don't talk like you know what's going on right now. Wh- Where did it go? A radio tower just can't up and vanish. I... Red Warrior needs food badly. Didn't fall in here, did it? No. Well... So I'm trying to think... So from what you're saying, if it's supposed to be an object, it must have, like, hit against the window and recoiled back. Right? Ugh. How am I gonna find it in all the foliage, though? Man, I didn't find the deer, like, around here until, like, multiple weeks after, so... Stop sign shaped object. Well, there's another one of the sus shrooms. Well, suffice to say, if I knew what was happening, I would have rushed outside so I could have gotten hit in the dome with that thing. But I had no idea what was happening. By the time I realized, well, it had already touched down. Maybe I should get another fanny pack so these pickup trips can last a little longer. Well, that scrap is stuck. I don't suppose there's a correlation between that, whatever that was, in my radio tower disappearing. Like, I am just astounded. Like, 3 minutes earlier, I was looking right at it. I saw the flashing receiver lights. And now it's gone. There is not, I don't believe you. Why didn't you believe me? Teach your grandmother to suck eggs. I told you I'd shoot. Ironically, 2 separate events. Great! I can't send Bao an email saying, yeah, about that radio tower, homie. Well, we're definitely not gonna get the weekly bonus thanks to this. Wahoo! Okay. Suffice to say, I think we might have accidentally goofed whatever we were supposed to find, so what was the MacGuffin we were supposed to find? Should make Giant Kel your receptionist. I should. It'll be a good internship opportunity. It's a cloaking panel from an alien ship. That would sound pretty useful. Ugh. I don't know if it does anything, TBH. How imperceptive am I that I don't notice a whole ass radio tower disappearing? You know what I do notice? There is a correlation between... Yeah. There is a correlation between Mado going to bed and then stuff popping off. They did this. They contacted Dr. Nose and told them to live code the game to have some nutty stuff happen when they went to Eepers. I'm gonna nut! If I eat shit one more time. That's based off the joke of the IRL radio tower actually disappeared. But like, the fact that camera is still in position is bonkers. Flowers still there? Yeah! I might bring more flowers for the grave. I know it probably doesn't do anything, but it makes me feel better. Val being here generally threw me off. Why's that? I mean, I will not turn down new viewers slash chat members if they're chill. Not like the one guy I had to ban from the YouTube chat a while ago. Woof. Hey! ATV airtime. Did that give me points? I feel like our point total shot up. I can tell you, him and I are best buds, so it's not surprising to see him places you are. Yeah. I mean, so far y'all seem like good people, so I won't say no if you're hanging about. I mean, speaking of hanging about, I think Maxwell might have gone to bed because he didn't activate when we mentioned the cats earlier. It did give you a points, 1,000 to be exact. Nice! I know there was a way that you can, like, cheese getting that achievement, but eh. Give a quick hello to the neighbors. I don't suppose either of you know what happened to my radio tower. No? Well, I'm gonna have a nap. I'm gonna wake up and they're gonna be forcibly throwing me out. Or not. Also, I know it won't do anything gameplay-wise, but I do want to come back and clean up, like, all the areas. Huh? Did I get a tiny amount of positive gain because I took a nap at their place? Arrivals, man. Those space cats be tripping. Those space cats be mellow. I would break into the song. Also, crikey oh blimey, I just noticed what the time is. We are going to go for a break. Because I need to stretch and refill my water. And when we come back, we're going to keep going with more Voices of the Void till bedtime. So, I'm going to... You'd really think I'd have this tab ready. with how often I use it for our break time music. There it is. All right. You all have some music, and I will see you all in about 5 to 10. We're just talking about piss. So, while I was flossing, I had a thought hit me. I think earlier in the story playthrough, we had the black fog. Except it wasn't the gradual change from daylight to the fog. It was like... how to put this? It's like it worked differently, because we didn't hear the droning. We didn't see any eyes out in the distance. There's 2 different black fog events. Oh, good. Lovely stuff. Right. And our radio tower's still missing. God damn it. I think I once again have forgotten how to effectively pick up big things. Oh! 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 Hey! So now we need to... fuck. Okay, I'm grabbing the gravity gun. Well, that's where that other can went. That one fell... brother. A good trick is crouching, grab, then rise. Okay. Hmm. Ow! Turn around. Every night I get just a little bit closer. Okay, let's do this. Not that. Oh god. Hey. Nail this guy. I'm not gonna nail, friend. Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the satellite array. No, it don't sound like me, bro. Fuck off. Well, I guess you go right there. Why is it whenever I have a shot at getting a full weekly bonus, something happens to make that not happen? Well, you know, if bro wants to fall over, bro can fall over. He's another member of the squad, and I'll happily support him through whatever happens. You know, like cleaning the windows. That some of us doesn't do. the urge to play this game, but that would mean I'd have to leave. Yeah, I mean, what would happen if you missed me getting spooked by something else, like major and beans laden? You would miss. Oh. That was the report from Curve. That we can't do anything with. So, this light tube... Was that, like, also something unrelated, or was that an Arrivals thing? Because I feel like that particular flavor of blue is their calling card. Also something unrelated. So I just had a whole bunch of stuff pop off at, like, the same... Jesus. I thought I saw something. Wow, this thing is bright. Good enough. Have a little light for friend. Mr. Cool. I'll bet you anything. Next stream, I'm gonna freak out seeing that behind the counter and not realize what's going on. Also, don't mind that poster. I don't remember what questions I asked. I have the memory of a fish. Why are we here in the Grand Canyon?
Too many mushrooms.
One of these days, Droll. Blue tube, an explosion that happened about 20 minutes ago. Yes to both. Oh, get right on that 100. Colonel, I have violent indigestion. How the blue tube ended up on the bridge, no idea. Both drops from trees. So you're telling me that, like, a pine cone fell out of a tree and burst? Explosion is a rarer tube variant that is explosive and also fragile. So I'm not saying you're wrong, I'm just kind of baffled. Because if that's true... Because the weird thing is that there's no, like, the blue tube was on this part of the bridge, and there's no tree directly above it. So unless it, like, yeeted itself onto there. I think you're... So it's not just pine cones that are falling out of trees, then. It's tubes. The trees are a series of tubes. The sun is a deadly laser. Yeah, I keep forgetting some events don't trigger the paranoia. Also, I don't know if I ever mentioned it, but it is both cruel and genius that in the previous versions it would give you a can't save error. But now it's like, oh, you can pause the game, but you can't actually pause it. It's still going when things are popping off. Am I gonna get an email from the Arrivals saying that they're sorry for taking the radio tower? I will be pissed. I still can't help but feel like bringing Yobel and Cacti Buddy. And then the timing of that. Might just need to reload the save. Well, if it's not there come morning... My sponge is no longer wet. We must moisten. Like, is it vanishing in an event or like a bug? Because if I have to reload, it sounds like it's the latter. It's an event. It doesn't just grow legs and walk away. I'm not gonna get over this. I want off the crazy train. Alright, time for bed. I didn't want that weekly bonus anyway. Probably smells. Have cooties. Ooh goo. Oh, good. Okay. Then we... Well, while we reload, I need to, the old man needs to take a bit of medication. 1 second. Well, more the sleep aid I've been given. So in about 30 minutes, if I all of a sudden pass out and you hear snoring... Ooh, tastes chalky. Okay. scoot my chair back up so I can be all dulcet and sexy into the microphone. Yes. Ah. Hey, it's back. If I find out who took it... So weird. So would there be a way to, like, naturally find out... Driver Rack, are you okay? Okay. Would there be a way to, like, naturally find out what happens, or is it just like, no, you have to reload, otherwise it's gone to Rapture? The aliens took it. They needed it to get to their Sirius FM radio stations. Pretty sure it's just gone until you reload. I know it probably won't happen, but that makes me hope for later camera updates has it so that you can record. That way, whenever something happens when you're not around, you can see what happened. Or was it you? This has been a very strange evening of the game. Also been the most eventful, no pun intended. Yeah, fuck you, Bow. You'd have to contend with the radio tower vanishing on you. Oh, I'm Dr. Bow. My favorite anime is Beyblade. Ooh goo. You all want to talk about Bionicles? Do you know what suck the heads means? That looks like a butt. In a way, it's kind of a bummer that we didn't find out more about that signal of that chained-up coffin. That one was probably the strange... Next to that other signal that showed that planet being blown asunder, those might have been the strangest ones we've gotten so far in terms of an image. Lots of crazy stuff on the sounds, though. And we've only had, well, I've only had 2 hallucinations all night, so yay! That's a new record. Oh, so you're approaching me.
No. No.
I feel like if we don't get any more leads on the other Kerfur skins in the next like stream or two, I might end up looking some of those up. See if there's like any non-spoilery one more time, non-spoilery easy for me to say ways to find that stuff. Because I feel like there's a whole whack of them. Just, like, the components part of it, I don't have. Have we seen this thing before? Wait, though, isn't the the light tubes also part of one of the Arrival pranks though? Because like there's one evening where you see one on the lip of the garage roof opening. At some point, I will go out there and show that rocket hog what for. What for their art, Romeo. You would not believe your eyes. Look at all these fireflies. Was there a pair of eyes here for like a split second? Yep. Yep, I'm losing it. Yep, Squirtle. But I have the funny feeling that even for people who play the game on ambiance mode, that they still end up getting the crap scared out of them by their own machinations or paranoia. It's like, I'm pretty sure everyone and their mother has said this in essays, but the game, if you don't know what it is, it's like, what, the first week of the story mode has that just nothing happening? It's just normal signals, normal daily stuff. So it lulls you into the most comforting false sense of security of ever. And then you get a signal of a chained-up coffin in space, and you're like, yeah, okay. Yeah, apparently we have gone this one before. Oop. I feel like the very small markers on the sensor are usually something new. What? Oh yeah, it's probably a deer. Or another mushroom swooping in to try and trick me into eating it, and then I blow up. I still have not been able to figure out if that's intended or not. Like, the white mushrooms exploding after they sneak in on you. Like, yep, completely normal fungal activity. Yep, mm-hmm. Stay on target. Die! I don't know if I talked about when you stopped by that other day, but my first day playing this, I deadass had a huge panic attack after my first nightmare and swapped games. Took almost a whole year for me to try the game again. I don't think you mentioned that when I was around, but yeah, that's understandable. Because because I knew a lot about this game through osmosis by people's streams and videos, I never felt like I had the courage to play it myself, even though I wanted to. Because I won't go into it here, but fear is not an emotion I enjoy subjecting myself to in any way. But the fact that devs have not gone the cheap route in terms of the scares, it's more the unknown contending with whatever it is you're you're looking at, and then exploring and investigating. Or just, hiding. Because, like, that thing I mentioned earlier with the moon turning into an eyeball staring back at you, like, they could have snapped the camera at it, zoomed in, and had a big stupid jump scare, but they didn't. They kept it as a subtle scare. And, like, it didn't happen this time, but I know this thing has, like, the Half-Life, Sprinter zombie screech. But that's an optional thing you can find. A lot of the scares that happen, you can usually smell they're coming or see it coming. But at least then you're not completely caught off guard by it. Because there was someone on the YouTube chat that's... Oh, there's mannequins trying to copulate outside. There was someone that showed up on the YouTube chat a few streams ago and said they can only play this game in ambiance mode because they wouldn't be able to deal with the scares, and I'm like, that's completely valid. Like, if you don't like being scared, but like doing the daily stuff and cleaning up the base and decorating and all that stuff, I mean... If that's how you want to play that, you can totally play it that way. Like, the fact they even have an ambiance mode. Okay, bye. Stay safe. The fact they added an ambiance mode is pretty commendable, too, for people who, in that situation, want to play the game but don't want to get spooked. Sign fell down again. Ew. I think reloading might not have caused our daily drone drop to come in. Probably find out what other plants grow as trees that don't need replanting. Love me that efficiency. I thought you already grabbed it? No. We don't have a, Wait, did I? No, because we don't have the free item box they drop off. Oh, hey. First, we must consume. Consume. Consume the carbohydrates. It really is. I mean, like, Kelfer's a homie, but, like, you gotta chill a little bit, my guy. Dry box. Metal, plastic, and rubber. Ugh. We're getting a little worryingly low on plastic scrap. Hey! Gonna watch some. Is it gonna be Full Metal Alchemist or Full Metal Alchemist? I think I just aged 7 years referencing that meme. The ladder? Okay. Yeah, we're probably going to wrap it up in 10 minutes anyway, because my sleep aid's starting to kick in. We'll wait until Kerf gets back. Don't be ridiculous. I don't fall asleep that... Oh, first-time chat member in your... Sleep is for the weak, but seriously, look after your health. Oh yeah, like this would be about the, He's here. Performing for you. This is about when I usually wrap things up and go to bed for a night anyway, so we're right at that cusp.
Meow. Meow.
Also, hello there, first-timer. How long were you, waiting in the wings? Clunk. We'll need to order in some more, sale boxes. What? It's already coming back. How whack would it be if there was an event that the drone comes back, except it's like a different motor noise? And like, it drops an explosive at your feet. Honestly, it feels like they really could do a variety of events that just absolutely screws with your sense of security about certain gameplay mechanics. I won't say anything further because the developers will get ideas. I think it'd be funny if it was a small UFO drone. Or like little, UFO from Kirby Superstar. Is that our daily delivery finally coming? Yes, it is. Alright, it just took a while for it to get here. Mushroom. Outside of those white shrooms exploding, I'm because the radio tower was gone, yeah. I'm kind of surprised there's no other mushrooms that make Kel trip absolute balls when you eat them. Damn curfew strong as hell. Oh boy. Yeah, we're gonna, oh dear. Did you just walk up to me while still in frame? No. You need to go. Oh, speaking of fur skins, apparently there's a mannequin one. Which, yeah, that's not gonna happen anytime soon. And it's on the way back again. Oh boy. Yeah, next you're gonna tell me, set the mannequins on fire. Well, we found the plate. Quite the shot the trick shot it pulled off. Yep. Wow. Working as intended. Oh. That's fantastic. Oh man, if I ever edit these streams down, that's gonna be a highlight for sure. And apparently there's our second delivery, question mark? Alright, I won't say no to 2 free dry boxes. Yeah. Guess we can't use it. Maybe we, yeah. And stay out. Fixed in place by using middle click. It's a bit squirrely, because sometimes it doesn't work, like this sign, for example. It keeps falling down, but I just pick it back up and, yeah, stick it back on the wall. I noticed some items ignore it entirely, like it says object cannot be fixed in place, but... Did you not know about that function? I mean, to be fair, I kind of forgot about its existence too, and that's why stuff on my desk keeps flying away. Really? Like, let me show you something else here. Yeah, so, like, we take a paper sheet, and we can stick it to the corkboard here. It usually has to be pretty flush with the surface, though. Yeah, like the lantern doesn't want to take... But we can do the globe. Yeah, so... Some items ignore it. I don't know why, and usually you have to put it, like, sheer horizontal or sheer flat against the surface, but... Yeah, that's how you fix objects into place. And people say my streams aren't educational. much did that package get us? $3.43. And that was mostly tomatoes and lemons. Not quite the income I was hoping for, but I won't say no to it. Hey! Let's see if Dr. Ken says the same thing again. Yep. Okay. Well, that's a good place to call it for Dragon Ball Z. Bloody hell of a night. Alright, buttons, buttons, buttons. Well, folks, I'd say we had a good and/or interesting time tonight. A few new faces stopping by. Always good, always nice to see. Yes, pretty good. A lot of fun events. Being attacked by miasma wolves. Getting decked in the face with a panel from space. Yeah. How am I still encountering new stuff with this game? Doctor knows, you absolute mad lad. Anyway, finding said panel over an hour later, yeah. That was like the best brick joke we could have ever had, and I didn't plan for it at all. Oh, that was fantastic. So that's going to do it for tonight. So again, like I mentioned last night, things are looking pretty dicey for this week. So it's going to be hit or miss if we can do streams for the next few nights. Friday, things should open up. And we can see about knocking out some shows over the weekend, maybe. Because I still have some stuff I want to get back to, like more Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, see if there's another festival upcoming that I can get bodied at. And then a couple other things I got specifically for October's sake that we, well, might end up getting to in November. Wouldn't be the biggest loss ever. Let's see then. Is anyone we're following live? Oh. Apparently it still has not been live for a couple nights. Let's see then. Alright, let's see if there's anybody we can raid here before my sleep aid absolutely just zonks me straight out. New person playing this? Oh, nope, that one's, not it. What about you? Okay. They seem like, they'll be alright to stream. So, we're gonna go, Cozy still on the Twitch side, we're gonna go set up to raid. And for the rest of you, if you're turning in or going to do something else, we will see you whenever next. So, go wash your hands, go get some water, and go take care of yourselves, and we'll see you next time. Good night.